Hello, my fellow limitless HBICs. How you doing on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you? Bet you didn't expect to see me today. Today is the day of my event. Today is the day of my event. And I'm fucking excited. I wasn't excited last night. Last night I was in panic mode, pure panic mode, but I'm good today. Sleep helped. I just finished my makeup, but I look better in real life than I do in this camera right now, in my opinion. I gotta do my hair still. And then I'm heading over to the event center where I will be chilling. Let's stop bullshitting. So, why am I recording this video today? Well, first of all, let's start with important things. Number one, if you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. And all of my coaching options just drove by and they're in the drop box below. Also, any of you that have purchased coaching already, you will be scheduled ASAP. As in, you'll probably start getting emails from me throughout the weekend. Scheduling, just so you know. This week, I didn't really do much this week in preparation for my vacation. Because as soon as I fly back to New York, I go on vacation for a week. But no worries. If you've purchased coaching already, you will hear from me throughout the weekend. And also on Monday, as I'm traveling, I will be scheduling everyone. So we'll get right back at it. And I think if I got the schedule off the top of my head, I'm starting like right off, I believe Saturday, I'm gonna start having sessions. So we'll be right back. No worries. Or don't think I haven't, or that I've forgotten about you. I haven't, especially if you've purchased the coaching, you will be scheduled shortly. Okay, I'm repeating myself because I'm in that high intensity mode. So why am I recording today? Well, I know I think I already made a video when I was first invited to this and the manifestation itself first happened. And I feel that we should dabble with this again because I want to explain to you how I felt throughout the time on my manifestation journey from the moment I scripted this. And if you've been with me long enough, you know scripting is my thing. Like I'm the scripting girl because that is all I ever did was script. I really wasn't much of an affirmer, an out loud affirmer or in my head. Scripting to me is still affirming. It's just you're doing it on paper, right? I mean, other than like taking my dog poop out on a walk, and if we're definitely alone, I'll start talking to myself and maybe I'll say a few affirmations. They're usually like, I'm a master fucking manifester. I always get what I want, things like that. But I want to say that when I originally scripted, anything in regards to, I was going to be invited to like a Comic-Con, because I had never heard of it, Comic-Cons, but they're all connected. Okay. Just saying. And I'm going to be a guest at Comic-Con. People are going to come to see me and things like that. When I initially wrote that, I was like in a judged mood, but just like anybody else, when you're manifesting, you have your moments of doubt. Of course you do. And of course, the first few times I even thought about the fact that I wrote that down, I didn't think it was really ever going to happen. Anybody who tells you that they never have moments of, does this shit actually work? Is manifestation a real thing? Of course, it's normal to have your doubtful moments. And that's what I want to share with you is even I doubted. Of course I did. I was still in the early throes of, manifesting things with my specific person that I had not mastered at that time. Meaning I had manifested him, but that's during the time of solo vacations and stuff. So, my head was all over the place. And, the more my 3D looked the total opposite of what I was writing down, of course, I just want to make that so clear. Of course I had moments where I was like, oh my God, you sound stupid, girl. Yeah, keep dreaming, as I would write. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to say to anybody out there who, if you're having any moments of when you're doubting, listen, I want you to use me as your example as why you don't have to doubt anymore. You can have a little trust that this works, because it does. You know, and I also want to say that it's a growing journey too. You are growing. You are evolving. You are becoming new versions of yourselves on this game. So I know sometimes a lot of us are guilty of thinking from the perspective of, well, all great, you know, I spent all day worrying, I spent all day doubting, or I spent all week worrying and doubting. And, you know, I just want to say this, there was even a time where I had the pattern of the only time that I was believing that, you know, manifestation was real was when my 3D was good. But when my 3D was tits up, that's when I would be in full doubt mode. Now, that in itself is a reason, sorry, awkward pause. That's the main reason why, at least on my channel, I share from the perspective of you really don't have to be perfect in order to manifest your dreams. You do not. You do not. Also, you do not need to embody the state 24/7 in order to manifest. You don't. You do not. I am proof of that. Because even I have moments where I fall out of the state, or moments where I'm doubting, even that. Now, do I have as many doubtful moments now in my journey? No, I do not. That's only because I've been on the journey a while. I've been here a while. I've been manifesting for a while. It's been plural years for me. And, you know, I've also spent a lot of time looking through my life, looking through the history of my life, and thinking, you know, I remember thinking shitty like that. I remember thinking thoughts like that. And, you know, being able to see, like, yeah, I can see how I was unconsciously manifesting. So I'm saying any of you that are brand new to manifestation and are just starting to entertain the thoughts of the possibility that you can just start getting your desires by thinking in the direction of having them, I totally relate to you, because I was just like you in the beginning. It will change for you. It will. I think we're all a bit guilty of being able to believe and have trust when things are good. But it is our darker moments, those moments where things are not looking the way we think they should. Those are the moments you're growing the most. In my experience, what I literally have, when I say in my experience, like I'm speaking directly from my own journey, my own experience. I know I'm repetitive here. I try not to be discouraged, I guess, I'm just gonna keep rambling. Try not to be, because you don't have to. Go enjoy your life. Go live life. Your universe, your subconscious. And another thing, I want to say something else that I think needs to be said. If you're someone who is still struggling to accept that it's your subconscious mind projecting out, and you feel more comfortable thinking that it's a universe bringing your manifestations to you, I know this community tends to chastise that thinking, right? I know that. And I just want to tell you, if that's all you can accept right now, good. It's good enough. That's good enough. It's okay. I will tell you that as you move along on your journey, you will begin to realize that we're all connected. It's all one consciousness. It is your subconscious mind. But it's okay if you're not there yet. And the most you can accept is this outside universe is bringing you things. That's okay. I'm not going to chastise you on my channel for that. I'm not going to, because when I found the law of attraction, that's what I believed. I didn't really manifest well because it was an outside source, but you know, I'm just saying, who cares? That's the beginning of your journey. That was the beginning of my journey too. So who cares? As you move along, that thinking's going to change. I don't like the mentality of, you know, it's black or white, yes or no. You must do this or no. Okay, well, there's more gray than there is black or white in this world. So who cares? As long as that's getting you to start honing in where your thoughts are going and you're putting them in the right place. Good enough. Good enough. Okay? I just wanted to say that, but please, if you are worried about anything in regards to whatever you're manifesting, if your world, your 3D reality doesn't look at all like anything's happening for you, I am telling you, people, places, things are being moved around, recalibrated to bring you your manifestation. Everything is intertwined. Everything is. And it's leading you to your manifestation. Does it have to take a long time? No. Do all manifestations have to go on this long bridge of incidents? No. Do I believe all bridge of incidences happen for every manifestation? Yes. Even instant manifestations, there's a bridge. And what that bridge can be for instant ones is you having the desire, you having the thought. That's part of your bridge. Just you thinking is a part of your bridge. So, just wanted to say that. Don't worry, it's coming. Things really are being moved around to bring you your shit. Don't lose hope. Don't think it's not working. And if anybody's interested in scripting and how I scripted, and at this point, anything that I've scripted over the last, I don't even know how long, I've literally manifested every single thing I've scripted. So like I'm onto new things that I randomly will script. I don't script every day like I once did, but for those of you, because I know I get asked this a lot, how do you script? What do you got to do to script? What do you got to write to script? Listen, manifestation has no rules. Has no rules. You make the rules. You make the individual rules of manifestation in your reality. You do. How I did it was I believed there was no rules, and I didn't want to be restricted by anybody, because I had come from law of attraction where I was doing 55 by 5, 3 by 33, or 4 by 44. I was doing all that loony toony stuff. Nothing manifested from that. I just want to say that. Nothing did. Because God forbid you miss a day. Then you think the whole thing's out the window and you got to start over again, which makes people want to give up. When I found law of assumption, scripting to me was a literal mind dump. I would write whatever I wanted. Like, are you hearing me? Because I still get people still ask me, write whatever you want. My preference was I would write things in either past or present tense. So for example, relationship-wise, my specific person, but I would say his name once. My specific person is head over heels in love with me. He's loyal and faithful to me. He loves the idea that he's spending the rest of his life with me. Or, if there was something I wanted in the relationship, I would write it down as if it was already happening or it had already happened. When I scripted this, I wrote it as if it already happened, or as if it was in the midst of happening. I need to find those scripting journals so I can I'll show you on video, but that's it. That's literally how I wrote things down, just as if I was already experiencing them. But not in any special sentences, no special rules, just what I felt like writing. It was a free mind dump. That's all scripting is. You don't need any other special lessons in scripting. And please don't buy anything that tells you how to script. Please don't. It's just write whatever you want. Write it as if you're experiencing it. You know, your specific person, you know, spends all of his free time with you or all of her free time with her. You know, she thinks of you constantly. She loves having dinner with you every night. She loves living with you. You know, you guys love planning your marriage, or you are already married. It was the best wedding ever. You know, whatever makes you feel good, write it down from that perspective. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, some days I would sit there and write for hours. Some days I would only write for like 10 minutes. But I scripted every day. And now that I'm not working for my previous employer, I can tell you I was scripting at work too. In my older videos, you'll hear me say I would script on my breaks and lunches. No, I scripted all day long. I just couldn't say it because I was afraid my boss was watching the videos. So script what you want. And no, I don't do that anymore, for what it's worth. The only thing I do is check in with myself, meaning I embody the state. I start my day with fuck the 3D. And who am I? Who am I today? How am I seeing myself? Some days I can jump right out of bed after fuck the 3D. And I've recentered. I mean, not even having to center myself because I wake up centered. Other days, I have to sit there for a few minutes and just recenter my mind, get myself clear. Who the fuck am I today? Embodying the state is just who you are identifying yourself as. You're embodying yourself as having the desires, or at minimum, at knowing they're coming, at minimum. That's all I do. That's all I do. And I've maintained all of my manifestations, and I'm still getting them in as well, newer ones. So please, it's working. It is always working for you, even when you least expect it, it's working. And on that note, I need to get over to the event center. All of you that have purchased tickets, I can't wait to meet you later today. I am so excited. This does feel very surreal to me. I feel like I'm living an altar experience, but I'm excited. I'm excited. But back to regular scheduled programming officially next week, not this week coming. Not this week coming. So like the 22nd through the rest of the week of all from today, which is today is August 20th. So until August 27th, I am on vacation. However, I do have videos already recorded that will go up during the week. So there's no live streams. I meant to have a live stream this past week, for what it's worth, you guys. I just couldn't. I didn't have time. I saw a couple of you reach out to me for emergency calls. Once I am back in New York, I will fit them in. I will find a way to fit them in if you still feel you need them. But I'll reach out to you and we'll go from there. Honestly, it's going to depend on the weather. Because if we have a rainy day, then I know me and my SP are going to change our plans, and that might be a day I'm just sitting at home with him. So I can probably do them then. But anyway, stop talking. I didn't want this to be a long video. So excited to meet those of you who bought tickets tonight. Yeah. Anything, any desire, it's coming. Don't worry, it's done, it's yours. If this basic bitch, middle-aged woman from upstate New York can manifest the shit I've manifested, anyone can do this. Anyone. Anyone. And nothing's off limits. Anybody who puts limits on you, they are limited themselves. That's all that means. If somebody tells you, oh, you can't manifest that, it's from them. That's their thinking. That's their limited point of view. Listen to those of us who teach you from limitlessness. Trust me, it matters. Open your mind. Don't cut yourself off from what you want, because it's literally just a thought away. Love you all. See you all very soon.